Yo, what's going on, guys? Steel Vico here. I'm trying a little bit different here with the way that how close the camera is and all that stuff. But thank you for clicking. I'm gonna do probably my final unboxing of a Spirit Halloween animatronic. I might get more Spirit Halloween products, but today I went and I didn't record any footage. I apologize, but I went to a whole bunch of spirits today, looking for the last animatronics, because I have to drive out quite a ways. So this might be the last time I go to a spirit this year, which is a little sad, but it was a lot of fun. I went and looked at different stores. Some of them had slightly different animatronics here and there, but I only could buy one more because of how much money I had left. I will increase my animatronics next year, all that stuff. Everything's going to get bigger every year, so just be excited for that. But anyway, I apologize for the Uncle Charlie video. Whenever you see that, the way the mic was, every time or the jumping spider one, every time I moved this right here, it would make a loud noise. I'm going to be careful not to move that this time. And the Uncle Charlie one was too quiet. I fixed that as well. Anyway, this mask might make sense in a minute when I show you which animatronic I'm unboxing for the last one of the year, probably the last animatronic unboxing. Let's just get right into it. I don't have a lot of time, but let's just unbox it. I bought Trick or Treat Sam. Now, you guys might not be able to see all of me and or the box, but I bought Sam. He was out last year, but I was a little concerned. Now, he is becoming a much bigger icon. Recently, he started to pick up in popularity, the character of Sam, and the movie Trick or Treat. But I didn't want to risk it too much. I figured some of the animatronics that I did want to get this year are new, so they might be back next year. I'm relying on that, hopefully. If I get like Punctured Pete or something. I'm not sure exactly which one I would have gotten if I didn't get Sam. But hopefully they'll be back next year. Or I might have some time in between off seasons to at least buy one animatronic, possibly, on their website. But anyway, this is Trick or Treat Sam. My mask might make sense. There's that one scene with the vampire. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but there's a vampire scene in there. It's the most relevant mask that I painted, I guess, to fit this video. So let's get unboxing of Sam. So he's a really cool animatronic. I love the two-head option. I think you get more value there. He is a shorter animatronic, but it makes sense. His character is shorter. He is a kind of a little kid. I do like Trick or Treat. I do like that movie a lot. So inside we have the box. So inside we have, this is what we see inside right away. I'm going to back it up. I'm going to unbox now. So I'm not sure how ideal this is, but we're doing our best here. So the first thing that comes out of the box is his hand with the bag. His bag holding hand, very prominent in the beginning, like throughout the movie. I think, okay, this is more iconic of a hand, I think. The stabbing hand here, mine seems to be slightly coming out of him, but that's okay. His lollipop hand, lollipop looks really nice, I think. Pretty cool. Very cool, actually. I don't know why that came out like it did, but probably nothing, probably just packing. Oh. So, over here, we have, with a little indentation, nothing too major here, we have Sam's sack head. This one looks pretty nice. The shape is a little bit not super round. I think that's just kind of how it goes. I think you can kind of make it a little bit rounder. But yeah, mine is a slight bit goofy, but it's not too bad. It is just a bag, so, you know, that's kind of how all of them look, I think. They all kind of have a weird, kind of a dome and not 100% round face here. And that's even in the picture on the box. I think that's actually pretty accurate. Cruising through here now, we have this head. Wow, I really like this head actually. This looks really good. Something you don't see in person. They usually have the sack head at the stores. And wow, this head is actually made of kind of like a latex foam type material, which is not what I expected. I thought it was plastic, but it's not deformed or anything. This isn't a seasonal visions thing. This one looks really good. It feels like the mouth would move, but it doesn't. Definitely very cool. I love that they added that. I might actually display it with this one because this is also movie accurate and it looks really good. Kind of cool to unbox two heads in one. That's pretty fun. The shoulder bracket here, the leg padding maybe, and his clothes. That's fun. His little like onesie or whatever. Try to back it up for you guys so you can kind of get it on frame here. You'll see it when I back out here. Pretty fun. Definitely iconic to the character. Leg and leg pull. Okay, the base attached to the inside of the box, and what looks like kind of his body form right here. And lastly, the instructions, which we're probably gonna open up. I need to grab a scissors. Okay, so I gotta kind of hurry here. We need to disconnect the, I think these are zip ties here. Okay, we'll untwist these, twist ties. So guys, I probably cut that out, but to get this out, there are 3 of these twist ties that you need to do, that are secured with these padding to prevent denting, which I really appreciate, because I definitely don't want to have that happening, and then it not being able to fit back into place. And that frees his base, or all of it, his adapter and his base. I was talking about his mech is what you just free by doing that. We are going to remove this last piece of protection here because we don't need it anymore. It's kind of got a riser to it. I think these are bent on purpose. I think you can see that.
Hey guys, just doing a voiceover right now. I know you guys are seeing a black screen, and I don't want to keep you guys for long. I just wanted to continue on with the video, but I just wanted to say that right now the reason that what you're about to see next is the demo. So I completely just skipped and cut out the setup process because it was a pretty easy animatronic to set up. And unfortunately, when I was editing it, I needed to keep my video pretty short, under 15 minutes. And the solution to that was to try to speed up the clips. Now, this was actually a lot of work, more than it should have been. And this video was supposed to be out on on Halloween. This was supposed to be the first release video, but as you know, this didn't happen. And it just, something was wrong with the video files or my editing software, and basically I can't even include it. I can't, it won't speed it up, the video won't work, it won't render properly. So I've just cut it out altogether. Yeah, I've just completely ignored the setup process. So if you guys really want to see that setup video, let me know. If I get any requests for that, if I get enough requests, I will edit the setup process video. I'll edit that, have that be at about normal speed. Hopefully that video isn't too long. I might speed up at some parts and then I'll just upload that. But if you guys don't care and you don't want to do that, then you don't have to, if you don't want to see that, you don't have to say anything or just comment something else. But yeah, if I get any comments asking for the setup, I'll do it. But just know it'll be a little bit more work for me. So, but yeah, I guess that's just about it. If you wanted to know how the setup was, it was generally pretty easy. It did take me a while because I'm kind of a noob at this kind of stuff, but I can tell it's definitely a pretty easy process for somebody. You can figure it out if you're new to this. It won't take you too long to figure it out. And if you've set up quite a few props in your time, it's going to be quite easy. But yeah, well, with that out of the way, I hope I didn't talk too long. On to the demo.
There we go. So, if you're looking for a more creepy, if doesn't quite work for you, for whatever reason, you can always just simply lift the head off, and you can replace it with the pumpkin-like creature head, which I think is awesome too. I love this head. Now, this one, you're going to want to kind of put the clothes over the neck. So it is one small extra step, but nothing too big. As best you can, at least. Now, this is also movie accurate, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I guess he resets for us there. His motion sensor is pointing down right now. This face is great too. Definitely looks like Sam. They did a good job on that. My only complaint is, for some reason, mine is a little goofed up. I don't know why that happened. And it's a little bit lumpy. I think that happens with just about everybody's head. Everybody's Sam head that you get. So if that's a concern, you might want to think about that. I don't think it's a deal breaker in any way, but just something to maybe think about. You might have to adjust it. You might have to kind of add some stuffing somehow or something if that's really a concern for you. But then again, remember that this is what his head really looks like underneath, so, it's probably going to be a little bit lumpy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Activate him once more, and I'll see you in the next one.